Friends, Amazon SDE Intern online assessment program, secret questions, coding questions, lifestyle assessment, leadership questions, one of the biggest hiring software development engineering program in India. You would get about 10 very well researched questions and also some secret answers. And this video has been divided into different chapters or timestamps, in the YouTube player. So you can easily access different questions separately also on this video. Even from the description you would get the timestamps or chapters of this video. So friends, I have researched almost 6 hours for this video and my target is approximately 100 likes. So friends, welcome to this channel Technical India A1. We will get not only these types of hiring and professional technical tips and questions, but also general technical tips which would greatly assist you in your preparation, your profession, and you can apply videos from other videos of this channel in your professional life. Friends, आओ fix करें. So friends, welcome again, and the secret questions and secret answers have begun. So check with full focus. Question number 1 is on array and string manipulation, and the question is about longest substring without repeating characters. The problem would be, given a string, find the length of the longest substring without repeating characters. Best approach would be use the sliding window technique with 2 pointers. Track the characters in a set and adjust the window as you iterate to ensure no duplicates, updating the maximum length each time. This achieves O (n) time complexity, where n is the length of the string. Next question. Find all anagrams in a string. Problem. Given a string and a non-empty string P, find all the start indices of P's anagrams in S. Best approach would be use a sliding window combined with hash maps to compare the character frequency of P with each substring of S of the same length. Each match indicates the start of an anagram. So these questions were in array and string manipulation. The next question is about sorting and searching. So question is, search in a rotated sorted array. Problem would be, given a rotated sorted array, find a target value. Best approach would be use binary search while adjusting midpoints based on rotation, achieving O log n. Time complexity is efficient for large arrays. Now next question is about dynamic programming DP. Question would be longest increasing subsequence. The problem would be find the length of the longest strictly increasing subsequence in an array. Best approach, use dynamic programming with an array DP where each index I holds the LIS ending at I. Traverse from left to right, updating DP (I) as needed. Time complexity is O (n2). First, this is another question about array and string manipulation and about two-sum problem. Problem, given an array of integers, return indices of the two numbers such that they add to a specific target. Best approach, use a hash map dictionary to store numbers as you iterate. This allows for checking if the complement exists in O(1) time, leading to an overall O(n) solution. The Amazon leadership principles and best responses. So about first point, customer obsession. Describe a time when you went above and beyond for a customer or stakeholder. So the question would be, how would you prioritize customer needs over your personal preferences? Best answer, emphasize your commitment. Best answer would be emphasize your commitment to understand the customer's perspective. Mention examples where you set aside your assumptions to explore what customers truly wanted, ultimately improving the solution. About leadership principle, ownership. Question would be, give an example of a project where you took complete responsibility and saw it through to completion. Best answer would be describe a project where you led all aspects from planning to problem solving. Highlight how you stayed proactive, handled challenges independently, and ensured a successful result. Next question: how do you handle a situation where you are accountable for a project but others don't meet their commitments? Best answer would be explain how you would communicate effectively with team members and explore options to keep the project on track. Demonstrate resilience and you're focused on delivering results. Next principal question would be on principal bias for action. And the question would be tell me about a time when you took a calculated risk. Best answer would be discuss a decision where quick action was necessary. Mention your thought process for evaluating risks, your approach to taking decisive action, and the outcome, even if it wasn't perfect. Next question: how do you ensure speed without compromising quality? Best answer would be talk about your prioritization strategy using examples where you manage tight deadlines while maintaining high standards, possibly by breaking down tasks and setting clear goals. Next principle based questions would be on the principle insist on the highest standards. And a question likely would be describe a time when you raised the quality bar on a project. And the best answer would be provide an example where you identified improvements in quality and implemented them. Highlight the specific steps you took and the positive impact on the project. Next question would be how do you handle feedback when a standard seems higher than others? Best answer would be explain your approach to open discussions about quality standards. Mention times where you found a collaborative way to align your goals with the teams, showing respect for others' viewpoints. Next principle deliver results. The question would be tell me about a goal you achieved within a tight timeline. How do you ensure success? Best answer would be describe a scenario where you had limited time to deliver results. Mention strategies like prioritizing tasks, managing time effectively, and staying focused on the outcome. Next question would be how do you stay motivated and push through when facing setbacks? Best answer would be emphasize resilience and commitment to achieving results, discussing a time when you encountered difficulties yet stayed focused on the goal and adapted to overcome obstacles. Some additional preparation tips would be focus on Amazon's leadership principles and provide examples that reflect these values. Be concise and direct in responding, focusing on impact and outcome. Now, important questions are about data structures and algorithms DSA. So, the first type would be on two-sum array, and the question would be given an array of integers, nums, and integer target, return indices of the two numbers such that they add to target. You may assume that each input would have exactly one solution. Approach would be use a hash map to store the difference target minus nums bracket I and its index. Traverse the array and for each element check if it's in the hash map. Optimal solution given. Next type would be longest substring without repeating characters brackets string. Question would be given a string S, find the length of the longest substring without repeating characters. Approach would be using the sliding window technique with two pointers. Use a set to track characters and slide the window until there is a repeat. Next type would be maximum subarray dynamic programming. Question would be given an integer array nums, find the contiguous subarray containing at least one number with the largest sum. Approach would be use Cadence algorithm which iteratively calculates the maximum sum ending at each element and keeps track of the global maximum. Next type would be valid parenthesis stack. Question would be, given a string containing just the characters, these are the characters shown on the screen, determine if the input string is valid. Approach would be use a stack to track opening brackets and match them with corresponding closing brackets.